So let's lag. Let's get down. All right, here we go. Raw Hannah, Melissa Herndon.
Lefty versus righty.
All right. Tang Ho versus the Parks. We got action.
Tang's looking good on the lag here. No, it's an 8 versus a 9, isn't Tang a 9?
No.
Really?
8.
Really?
6 years ago, he would have been a 9. 8 8s.
How you like it? I gotta play Tang Ho even.
How you like it, right?
That's all right. He finished second in the U.S. Open once. I finished third in the U.S.
You know
Open.
what I mean?
It was a girls' U.S.
You know
Open.
what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah, because girls can't play. Girls can't play. Girls can't play nothing.
One man U.S. Open.
Oh, man. Somebody once told Chris Santana that I finished third in the U.S. Open. He looks at me and goes, "Oh, man, that's really good. Who'd you play? Like Corey Jewell, Johnny Archer?" I was like, "No, it's the girls' one." He goes, "Oh, it's a girls' one." Okay.
That's Chris. He's going to keep it subtle. It's like, oh, it was a girls' one.
I looked at him and I said, "We're not friends anymore."
Really knew her very well.
You lucky you're still alive.
He is lucky he's still alive.
All right.
That's the, fresh breath. Smoker.
All right, here goes Tang on the break. Let's see what's up.
Doing the mannequin challenge before the break.
You know what I mean? I like that. I like that. That's all right now. New material. Okay. Here we go. Tang he doesn't have a good look on this one ball, Melissa. He can maybe. I don't know. Spin City.
Hard to say because the 9 ball's got him blocked on one side, the 3 on the other side. So I'm thinking maybe a kick or a push here.
If it was me, I'm kicking. But he doesn't have to. He could push.
Yeah.
He could push.
He doesn't want to. You don't like to have to give up control of the table right after the break, but he's going to push. I mean, there's a jump opportunity. He can catch a piece of the 1, but you're not looking to play safe. So.
He let him see the whole ball.
He did.
He said, okay.
He gave him a wide open shot at it.
And you might be living on this 7 ball. He's like, okay, let's put the 1 down table. Brian's over here looking like,
Brian Parks, that's my hero.
Brian Parks always looks nonchalant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, I got to back up this ball? Okay. Oh, I got to jump it? Okay. Oh, bank it 2 rails?
He's like a 4-time amateur national champion. Whatever.
That's not a big deal. No big deal. All right, Rob with the call for the new year. That's why you always call it.
And Tang Ho goes, "Thanks for making that ball for me, and I'll take over from here."
See, in a perfect world, Tang knew that was going to happen, so
Yeah, it was a good push.
Absolutely.
Successful.
You know what I mean? Anytime you get it back.
All right, a little tricky here because the window between the 6 and the 9 is actually kind of small, so he's got to make the 3 and get back over into that middle of the table, but you can't go too far.
Yeah.
Might not have gone far enough.
No, he's on it. He's got it.
He's got it?
Yeah, he got it.
All right, stop ball.
I think he has maybe a little more angle for a stop, but maybe stop drifter.
Yeah. I say stop ball. I mean,
Yeah,
he's just going to leave it right
okay.
there in that little general vicinity. He's not going to draw it, follow it.
Yeah, that's it. Because I still have nightmares because Tony Robles, when I wanted to take lessons from him, he said, okay, your first lesson, 25 in a row before you can go to the next lesson. And he was a no side, no forward, no nothing. 25 stops.
That's just mean.
That's Tony Robles.
In a row?
In a row.
So if you get to 24 and you mess up, you got to start over?
You got to start over.
Wow.
Or else no next lesson.
I'd have walked away and said I'd find somebody else to take a lesson from. Merry Christmas. Alright, this is a little funny here.
Yeah.
Drifted a little bit forward too far.
Well, the options here.
Yeah, the problem with cutting in the side here is you got to contend with the 10, 9, 8, unless you draw it straight back down to the end of the rail, but then you got to kind of hit it hard.
Well, he's going to hit it hard because
So
that's
I
where
think
he's
he may
going.
be going to the side.
Yeah, he's going to the side.
He's going to cut it in the side pocket. Then you don't have to contend with any of those balls. Makes it a lot easier.
Well, he's cueing pretty low. I don't know.
He's going to come straight back down toward where we're sitting. Don't want to put any outside English on that ball.
You know what? For Tang, this is shooting fast. You know? He's got a nice little rhythm right now.
It's interesting, though. You'll see a lot of people, if you watch right here, this is what I call the mannequin challenge. He is staying dead still. There's no stroking. A lot of people will stroke, take practice strokes. He's just frozen right there until he's ready to pull the trigger. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah. Snipers do that.
Snipers?
Freeze and breathe, yeah.
All right.
Till they get the breath right, then they let the breath take the shot.
And then they blow someone's head off. I'm just saying. That's what snipers do, right?
I was talking about the accuracy, man.
Oh, okay.
All right, Mr. Tang Ho. See if he can end up on a good note here.
You slow roll this and maybe play it in the side, or he's gonna come around and play the 9 in the same corner. I like that. He lets it stroke out a little bit. Hey, you came to see? He came a little. That's the problem with that shot.
Yeah.
If you're a little tentative, you'll come up short. And this time, now if you had actually just made the 8 ball and all you'd maybe a little high center or just center ball, and just kind of not slow rolled it, but
I know what you mean.
hit it soft, he'd be with the 9 in the side with no problem.
Yeah, I agree. But he's got the
work
firepower,
to do.
right?
I know, but this is tough.
I know it is. I don't like it. I want to be straight in.
Because most likely, if he back cuts this in, he's going to go across the table and then back under the 10. So now he's going to have to shoot the 10 ball, which I think may be frozen to that rail or close. He's going to shoot it past that side pocket.
Right.
Tough to get back.
Right.
To shoot the 10 in the same pocket. Very tough.
I know
Makes
what you
the
mean.
shot even harder. I almost don't want to breathe. Like he doesn't move.
He's just frozen.
Frozen.
Wow, man. Look at that. He knows he hit that one good.
I mean, he put the outside on that and everything. That is a risky shot. He hit it good, and he almost point hooked himself on the side. If both balls are frozen, he made it tough. This is not easy. Still.
No.
Hit it good.
How'd he hit it? How'd he hit it? Saying how they, a little John Wick. They pretty much asking me if I'm back. I'm thinking, yeah,
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'll tell you what. There's maybe 3-4 guys in this room that would have shot the 9 ball the way he did. Most other people would stay below that ball.
Right. That was just.
He came so close to scratching. He came.
Yeah.
Could have.
Tang is in la la.
Tang's like, hey, I get to break again.
He's like winter breaks. But man, how good did he hit that ball?
He hit it good.
He hit like 3 of them good shots in that, right?
Alright, let's see what Brian's got here.
Yeah.
Break.
I know when Brian gets going.
He says he doesn't have a good break.
No.
9 ball or 10 ball.
He had some solid.
I say that's a big fat lie.
And when he won the Top Gun, he broke extremely well.
But he'll always say, "Oh, I can't play with those guys because of my break." I mean, it's 7 in the side. There goes the 2 toward the 20. He doesn't have a shot on the 1 though.
Yeah. Got to take care. If he takes care of the cue ball, to always, leave yourself where you have a look at it. You'll be all right. And that's the difference. It's the main difference I see.
See, he didn't even think about it. He's I'm just gonna get down and push. Leaves it on the rail. And Tang's sitting in the seat. Like, maybe I don't want this.
But Tang is such a good tactical player.
Yeah.
What a great tactical game he has.
A lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
A lot of knowledge in that shiny head is.
Tang will put you in the pain box. You leave him enough chances, you're not gonna like it. And speaking of not gonna like it, I'm gonna tell all you guys out there, I'm gonna start playing pool at Buterres. I'm gonna play Melissa every day when she's up there. And all you little guys in the middle, you're gonna get drilled. How you like it? I just said it. And yeah, you all got action too. Everybody.
Oh, man.
All you little Buterres guys, I'm coming for my crown. How you like it?
You gotta rip it off my head first.
Oh no, mistake by the Tang, no.
Interesting. Well, these cluster of balls here.
Yeah. I actually like when it's like that because that's a guy who plays well and understands the game that gets out in those positions.
Yeah, every ball here has a pocket.
Yeah, and you got to stay tight. You got to put it on a line, you know, put on a string.
So who specifically are you calling out there?
All of them. Renee, Ben Tom,
Oh,
everybody
my
who's
goodness.
under me, I'm coming. I'm coming. And I ain't kidding. I'm going to play some pool.
That's all right. I'm learning some one pocket. I'm coming after you, buddy.
Yeah, you got to come after me. I can't play. I can't play.
Oh, John Epstein. They got me into a one pocket game the other day.
They were so
I
happy.
couldn't believe I did it.
I got the emergency text on the phone and everything.
Here we go. 310.
310, 1-1,
Yep.
2-2, Deuce Bigelow. Is that a new cue that Brian's playing with?
I don't know. There's many things in life I don't know, and that's one of them. Oh, I'm surprised.
Me too.
And I think
He's going to get another chance at
I
it.
think that he focused too much on separating the cue ball instead of just
Making them,
making
yeah.
them-
That's what I would be guilty of. I'm trying to control
You
the
know-
both, and you can just make the combo.
In certain combos, I would agree with that. But this
Okay.
one was pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Just focus
No,
on
I
making
agree.
that ball. There's no better defense than just winning.
Absolutely.
So now Tang Ho, instead of playing safety here, is going to take his.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to take his shot at the 10 ball. And I don't actually like this. This is a tough back cut combo.
Yeah, and you leave that 3 wide open. You don't complete it.
I mean, he really has to back cut this 3 here.
Yes, he does.
He's got to sell the farm if he misses this.
Right?
Yeah.
No way to control the cue ball. It's just going to kind of go back and forth across the table.
This is
The 10 ball could hang.
exactly what you just said, though. This is one of those shots that I call a naked shot. You're right. You're exposed. You either make it or you lose. You know, and he knew it. He knew it. Tang's like, listen, you guys thought I was playing that combination. I'm playing those combinations. I fooled you.
I'm just going to play it and leave him straight in. It's
Yeah.
good. No.
You playing this in the side, Melissa?
I am. Yeah. I'm not sure why he's jacked up here. It's interesting. Oh, he banked it. Ah,
You know, it's
he
like-
plays wide open sometimes.
It's
man.
like, I was going to say, it's like you're in the winter in Boston and your car is cold, so you want to start it from outside.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get his car started, you know what I mean? He hasn't had a good look at balls, you know. Nothing easy to get him started, right?
He had that opportunity. Actually, he had ball in hand within the table that all the balls went, and he chose to go for the combo, which was not a bad shot.
Right. I got you.
But he actually did have an opportunity to run out there.
Yeah. Tang hit that ball well. These balls are all conducive to each other, too, if he stays on the right line. There's no problems here.
We'll see what he's going to do here. Maybe just kind of like a little drag, leave it right there, kind of for the 5 inside. No, he's going to go across. See, it doesn't go in the side, so I don't really like that shot. He kind of got on line for the corner, but not really.
Yeah, because now, doesn't he have to come off the rail here?
Yeah. And he's going to pull it back a little bit to avoid the 9.
Right.
So,
There's no middle on this
no,
shot.
he's got to
hit
move
it.
the cue ball here. He's got to work the cue ball instead of letting it do what it wants to do
Absolutely.
naturally.
And
That's
he
all right,
is
though.
not. He
Yeah,
is not
he's-
taking any strokes. He
No.
is doing the mannequin. You're right.
He said that was close.
Tang is good. Like John McEnroe.
All right, I don't know if Brian's going to play safe here. Maybe the 8-9's kind of for the side. He could play the carom here.
Right.
He's looking.
I think he's swinging. I think he cuts in the side and goes around. Is he looking?
He can cut it in the side, but now because of where the 9 ball is, the 6 doesn't go in the side. I don't think so. He can't really play position. So I don't don't know what he's going to do. If the 8-9 is kind of wired to the side, then you got a good opportunity because you bank the 5 ball back across toward the corner and make the 8-9, and you can break everything up. All right, he's off right now. See,
Yeah.
This is
No, you were right.
there was no reward there.
Right.
He's rolling his eyes to the sky.
Yeah. He was like,
Now the 6 ball goes, I think.
yeah. He's like, man, my first match, got to play Tang on the street table.
No, I don't think
It's
it's
just
I
tight.
think he just needs to. Do you think he just needs to loosen up a little bit? Yeah. No, Brian's been around.
No.
He's good.
He's a seasoned player. You bump the 8 towards the corner.
Yeah, we're gonna run into a little bit, see what happens here.
I mean, consciously bump the 8
Yeah,
towards
you
the
have
corner
to.
because the 9's going to keep you
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Maybe a little bit of draw. Move that 8 ball down and let the cue ball kind of stay right in that area. Just like that.
Yeah, that was sexy. That's that's how you get the catch right there.
You have 2 options here. You can just play stop ball, play the 9 in the corner, or you can draw it back just a hair.
I can stop ball.
So I don't think he's gonna play this to the side now.
I think he does.
You think so?
Yeah,
Okay.
he goes
Let the
behind
cue
the
ball.
Yeah, because the path looks good.
I'd have tried to pull it back a little bit more if I wanted to play it inside. So you might run into it and
And
get no shape.
I thought
Boom.
I thought he was coming
Terrible shot.
under the 10, off the top rail back that way.
Terrible shot. You play that in the corner, you got no problems with that. You make a conscious decision when you shoot the 8 ball to either roll it forward and give yourself a proper angle for the 9 to get on the 10, or you draw it back a little bit so you don't have to move the cue ball a whole lot.
Agree.
For the 9 to the 10.
Agree, but I just think it was not up to his execution was a little lackadaisical right there.
Banking.
Banking and putting him on the end rail. Banking and putting him on the
Banking
end
and
rail.
ringing.
All right, so you know what? We have a little bunch of errors back and forth here. We'll get it right. Like
Shakes his head, but I'll take that game. I'll
Of
take
course,
that
all
game.
day. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Dan Tips, official tip of the Mezz State Tour. Oh yes, all right. So a bunch of mistakes from both players. Now 2-2.
Just warming up.
There
First
it is.
match,
Oh
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
this is going to be a barn burner.
I play ugly in my first match half the time.
Now, is that
It's just a
warming
warm-up.
up?
It's just It's just you gotta get going. Yeah, there's a lot of tables here, which is why we can play 10 ball here at Hardtimes.
Right.
It's got a great, lot. Like I said, a lot of tables. But there's no tables for warm-ups. Things
Right.
like that. All the tables are occupied.
Right.
So when I go to play my first match, or when these guys have gone to play their first match, a lot of them are hitting balls cold.
Yeah, agreed.
So you just gotta get those muscles going. You
Yeah,
know?
no, I agree.
And if you're kicking a lot, or you're just not getting a lot of opportunities, it's hard to get that warm-up.
Absolutely. All right,
2 ball.
3 ball.
3 ball. Nothing.
Nobody went home.
All
Okay. Brian Parks with another excellent safety opportunity here.
Oh, why is Tang going to? Oh, he made the
'Cause he
8 ball.
made the 8 ball.
He made the 8 ball. I didn't see that. All right. Is he swinging?
No,
He might. Tang loves to cut balls.
he's gonna cut this ball in, go up and down.
It's possible. It was really not shaped to play here. You just let the ball go up and down.
Right, you're gonna hit him with that snooker save, bank the ball down table and bury him.
Yeah, it looks like crossover. If you don't get behind it,
Well, that's
you
exactly
got
what
it.
you
You
said.
got it.
You
You
got
got
him.
a little bit of a jumper hand.
And Brian jumps with a full cue too, if he needs to.
Said he's playing the 10, I think.
What?
That's what he said. I swear to you. The 9-10 might be wired.
Oh, so he's gonna. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, he was looking to run that cue ball into it.
Yeah, he
Well,
called the 10 just
yeah.
in case. And he's left him straight in on the rail.
This will test you.
What are you going to do, though?
You shoot.
I guess maybe bank the 2 then.
Exactly. You can roll up for the bank. You make the 1. You get a shot at the 2.
You're going to hit it so soft if you miss it, though.
This is true.
Dead sell out.
No, but is he on the rail?
Yeah.
Yeah, then he's But from drilling, if you just concentrate on making this ball, he'll be all right.
He might be able to jack up. He might have just
a little bit.
a
Because-
pinky finger worth of space.
Because if not, you hit it with the jaw drag bottom to go forward. Like that shot is so good for not being scared to hit the ball.
He's not jacking up.
Just gotta hit this with a nice level pace.
Table number 2, Kelly Chubergo and Oscar Kelly and Oscar. Table 2.
There you go.
Hello.
And now he's got built-in defense. If he doesn't like the 3, he can bank the 2 down there and put him up here by that 4-6.
You said defense
I said defense?
instead of safety.
Oh,
You said
defense.
defense.
He can play defense
He
here.
played it. No, not.
Oh, he played the
defense.
defense?
Play a defense.
Oh.
Like a defense is a thing.
Oh no. Well, let's go into it. We know a defense is not, because it's not a verb. Thank you. He can play a defense here.
That is what certain.
Yes, I understand. And that is not me.
I laugh. Although a safety is not a thing. Well, it is in football.
Right.
But no.
Right. That's 2 points.
It's 2 points.
That's why I said tactical.
Ryan
Ryan
says,
Park-
thank you, 6 ball. Thank
Yeah, he needs a good ball in hand. You know what I mean?
He's got a good ball in hand.
No, he needs another one so he can get going.
He does.
Right?
Everybody needs a good ball in
Yeah,
hand.
get ball in hand, get going.
That's what she said. Hey, I don't know how much of this ball Tang can see. We're gonna see
He's
right
gonna
now.
spin to win. All right.
All right.
Here's another opportunity to play a good safety here.
Yeah, he's gonna lock him right down on that 3 ball, I think.
Yeah. Don't let it roll out. Hit this ball good.
Mark Anthony, table 3, Price 7, Gerard, table 18. Ashton and Jay Salazar.
Might actually hit it hard. Punch that 2 ball forward. Punch it forward. And let the 2 ball come around.
But don't you leave him the 2 ball? Okay. A nice shot.
I think you got him. Yeah, Tang's kicking. He did get him. Hard to see sometimes from the angle we're at. Tang's gonna try and come across the top of this 2 ball. Right there. A little bit thinner. He would have gotten there.
Yeah. Tang's thinking, man, back in the day.
So close.
You were locked up.
Now, see that cue ball right behind the 4-6?
And he just said, you know, it's just that little hair off from locking you all the way down.
That's okay.
To letting you see it.
He locked him down pretty good here. Tang's kicking for sure. Let's call it in the
And he says,
corner.
I'm going in the corner.
Okay.
Come up. So
he
he's
can go across
going
the
2
2
rails,
rails.
right? Yeah.
And if he hits it kind of coming off thin, the cue ball could end up right back over here behind the 4 and the 6.
That'd be super sexy. Get him. Tang.
So close. I see it so good from the chair.
Oh, it's the best.
All right. We got a little safety battle going on here.
Safety battle. All right, Brian. They can thin the edge of the 2 and put them under it. If
You can get back behind that 4-6, you can.
Yeah.
You can thin the 2 on the other side, so the cue ball down table toward the 3 and the 10.
His speed.
That's
Speed's
not good,
off,
that's not
yeah.
good.
His speed's getting him right now.
All right. He's not really good.
Yes, he is.
He's got a wide open shot of the 2 where you can actually just stun it right over for the 3. And he's swinging. I love it. This is why they knocked him down to an 8. No, I'm kidding.
He's like, okay.
If I'm Ryan right now, I'm kind of like, yeah, go ahead, take the flyer. I'm feeling pretty good. Because it's a low percentage shot, very low. Watch him stuff it in the hole and I'll be like, never
Looking
mind.
silly. Huh? What'd you say? What'd you say?
They make me look like such an asshole.
Oh,
He wasn't going to shoot.
I said it's a low percentage shot, and then I said watch him stuff it right in the hole and make me look like a jerk, and then he fired it in.
That's what happens. And Tang Ho, Mozart had 3-2 with some accurate ball potting there.
You know, we all just went.
Everybody, yeah. Because that was 100 miles an hour in that little pot. He hit that ball really good. Tang. Huh.
What did he say?
He said, it's an old Chinese saying, happens. All right. Brian Park's looking at him like, uh-oh. Brian, come on, man.
I have to say, though, I did call it on myself.
You
But I
sure
said
did.
he's going to
Yes.
fire it in the hole and
You
make me
sure
look like a
did.
jerk.
Because he did. He stuffed that ball
And
to
I
the back of the
apologize
pocket.
that I used a little potty mouth there. So
It's all right.
it happens.
It happens. Yes, it does. Hit
6
that
ball?
ball good.
6 ball, shot on the 1, loaded up with a little bit inside, which he's
Chance to
great
do
at.
something. You know?
Hold that cue ball for the 2, 3, 4. I mean, wide open
Right.
table.
I look for Brian to get loose right here. I look for him to just, get up there and do what he needs to do. And,
You have to negotiate right here between the 4,
Yeah.
the 1, 2, 3, and then once you get to that,
yeah. There you go.
a little bit inside. Brian's little little pause stroke and stuff. It's made
Yeah.
for that kind of nice. Just put a little bit of English on the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look for him to get real loose here. Alright, he's looking. Do I just kind of hold the cue ball here and give myself the
Yeah.
ball 5, or do I follow it down and get straight in on the 5? What do you
Yeah.
want to do? Let's see. He's going to hold it right there.
Okay. Here we go.
Just make sure you don't hook yourself on the 8 here.
Right.
Get it back out to the center line of the table. And
Yeah.
You've got a good shot.
It's going forward. Boop. Yeah. Now he's looking,
This is just.
Yeah.
This is just.
This the rack that he needs.
Day at work right here.
But this the kind of rack he needed.
He's left and he's wondering what to do now. He wants to make sure he's got the good angle to get from the 8 to the 9. Doesn't want to do anything funny. I love it.
Now,
Great shot.
Yeah. No trepidation on that shot.
Yep. No problems
know
here.
where I have to
do
be.
not leave your. Everybody loves to be straight in. Don't leave yourself straight in on this ball. Give yourself an angle to get to the 10.
There you go.
There you go. You can come straight down the line here, right middle of the table, or you can pull it back to where you're standing.
I like pulling it back. Because, you come into the line better, come in the shot.
It's an option there. You have to do a little bit more work with the cue ball, but if you're comfortable with it,
Right. I like the comfortable. And B Park says, hey, I'm not going anywhere.
it's the first breaking run of the match.
That's why we paid the big money. Watching the Mezz West State Tour. We are here live from Hardtimes in Bellflower. I'm here with the lovely
Melissa Herndon.
and me, my little normal self, Brian. Sweating Tang Ho and Brian Parks.
We've
You
seen
know?
a little bit of everything right now.
Exactly.
We've seen a run out. We've seen a
was
crazy ass
good.
combo.
Yeah.
We've seen a good safety battle.
Yeah.
These two, no matter what's happening, you see them, they're smiling, they're laughing, they're joking, they're good friends. It's going to be a good
Yeah.
match. So both of these players are rated as 8s, which means that they have to they race to 8. They have to win 8 games to win a match. Our amateurs in this turn, they have to win 8 games. Yeah, they get 1 to 9 basically. The pros, like Oscar or Ernesto, they go to 9, and the amateurs go to 7. So they'll start out with basically 2 on the wire to 9 is how they work it here.
Hey, Dragon. Let you know, man, my chair.
Just let you know, I got a buy, so I'm not going anywhere. You know what we need is like the little headset so that you can fit like 17 people around and we'll all be talking over each other. Everybody wants to sit with Rob.
Until they don't. And then it's just Rob by himself. Okay, now Brian just opened the door for Tang. No problems here, Melissa, right?
No. For me, maybe, but not for everybody else.
Right? They're just staying in line.
Just stay in line.
And, I love it when I have a very knowledgeable person in the seat besides me.
Oh, do you need me to leave?
It helps educate myself and the public on what to do. And with that being said, if you guys are in California or you're visiting, you come up, do yourself a favor and go visit Butera's pool room, because Sal Butera is one of the most giving and knowledgeable pool players I know, and he takes care of his room, and the quality of the players from his room directly benefits from him playing those action games and you guys playing. So I got the fever now. I might be transplanting.
That's a good shot. So I'll tell you what the good shot there was. It was from the 2 to the 3. Now the 3 is hanging close to the hole, but he made sure to get down table and get on the opposite side of the 3, so he didn't have to contend with the 10 getting back to the 4.
Right.
That's one of the, where some of the amateur players will will not necessarily take that into account. They'll just be like, hey, I got an open shot on the 3, and then they will be on the wrong side. I think he wanted to roll a little bit farther, but he can just he'll just play it to the rail, and he won't try to do a whole lot with the ball here because the 7 ball's hanging. Play the 8 in the side.
And I'm going to say, when Tang gets out here, what I do like is that once these players got their juices going, it's bing, bing, bing.
Played that good. Made sure he got the cue ball with the speed to get off the rail. See what he does here. I like to pull it back just a little bit.
Set your hair for a minute.
Play the 9 in the corner, which gives me an opportunity. If you just kind of pull it back maybe a few inches here.
Yeah.
What do you pull it back an inch or 2? It's got the exact right angle now to get from the 9 to the 10.
Yeah, I love it. And, from getting to watch such quality pool, I'm really seeing those angles. They just stay on those lines. It makes it so much easier.
Everybody loves to be straight in, like on certain. Whoa, 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 whoa.
No, right in the drink.
Right in the drink. Interesting. I think he didn't. So he had, with the angle that he had on the 9, he could have actually put more draw and just actually gone to the bottom rail, or just a little bit less, like come a little bit higher to center ball, but put the right hand English on it and gotten to the second side rail.
Yeah.
But he didn't maybe necessarily make that choice.
Right. But or maybe he thought he hit it at that pace that you thought, or put the English, and that comes from not playing a lot.
Yeah.
You're just a little rusty. And we know Tang is. He's probably fuming in his brain right now, but he knows that happens. So.
Yeah, at himself.
Yes,
Was it 4-3 or 4-4?
4-3. Brian Parks. Yep. And you got to take care of the cue ball. All right, Mr. Parks, let's see you open up on this break. The break he's using, it has a lot of jump to it, but the balls aren't going correctly.
He does say that. I mean, again, he'll say it about himself that he doesn't think his break is as good as. So that's what I think. My 10-ball break is weak. It's not good.
Right.
And I'm never going to get the power that some of the guys do breaking out from the head string.
Yeah.
I have to hit them off the rail, but I've practiced and practiced and practiced to try and hit it in the spot where at least I know I'm going to make a ball.
Right.
Or give myself the best chance to.
That's right.
That's what he needs to do as well if he doesn't like his break.
Yeah, because if he gets a chance and the balls are there and available, he can get out. Oh, that was very slick. I like that. Even though he stops himself from getting out there, too, he made that difficult.
It's like a little game of chess right there. He's like, I'm going to make it harder for you to get out. I'm going to make it harder for me, but I think I can deal with it better.
Exactly. Brian said, all right, I'm going to slide this one in, break the 5 out, get on the 2, and run out for him.
This tournament, we have a lot of the 8 skill levels.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's going to like this. Oh,
yeah.
Nope. It's going to leak out.
Yeah, no leaking. No leak. No leak.
Oh. You should give him the hand.
Yeah.
No.
The famous. I'm going to say in all, evenness and fairness that the Mezz West State Tour has raised the level of pool in California.
It's raised my level.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And if you do not think so, just watch the people in the rankings who used to play. I think our 7s are actually 8s.
Some of them.
You know what I mean? And a lot of the 8s are actually 9s.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think so.
I disagree.
I think
Respectfully.
So.
There may be some 7.5.
There are some.
8.5.
Okay, 7.5.
But who do you think there's
an
an 8 that should be a 9?
An 8 that's a 9? Now you put me on the spot. I'm going to think about it. Bobby Yamasaki's on the way, right?
Bobby Yamasaki's still 7.
He's going to be an 8.
He should be an 8.
Yes.
But they raise people mid-season. They raise people at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So
season
he'll probably most likely be an 8 next season.
There's a lot of good players.
And that's fair. Wow.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, is this the combo of errors?
This is, because he put the 5 where it is, I'm thinking maybe the 1 to the
210?
210.
Okay.
It's a good freeway.
Yeah.
210.
Yeah, the 210. Get on it.
But maybe not. He doesn't look like he's playing position to play
So then what's he thinking about the 5 unless he's moving it now?
He's thinking I'll deal with it when I get there.
All right. Not my kind of planning, but you can't just deal with when you get there. That's like 8 ball. You lose.
I don't like dealing with it now. I don't like this. If he'd come in fat behind that, heavy behind that, he was going to be dead hooked.
Right? Yeah.
I don't like that. That's not a good breakout shot.
Okay, good. I found out what I like about you now.
What?
I get the good straight 90 to 95% percentile on the shots.
Yeah.
No, it's good. That's good. I love it. What about now? Little fade route. Bump the 8. Don't bump the 8. What are you doing? Above the 8. To the railing out. What are you doing? On top of the 5.
I don't know.
Get the cash right there, baby.
He might be point hooked.
Is he point hooked?
No.
He's making a face like he's point hooked.
Oh no.
He is point hooked.
He's point hooked?
It's like spinning the
If he is, he can catch a piece of it enough to play safe.
Yeah, he can.
It's a hero shot when you do it. It's a hero shot when you do it, but he had a chance to scratch off that ball.
Right.
No,
for sure.
I'm just not a fan.
That's what he didn't like about it. Right?
He's still tough. He's still
Absolutely.
not out here.
That's what I said. That's what he didn't like about it because he's looking how he can manufacture not being there. Right?
I'm all for taking chances sometimes. Don't get me wrong,
you got to take chances.
I think that
that was not the opportunity.
It worked out good, but give him 20 shots at that. It's not going to come out that good every time.
Right.
And then
he's supposed to get him from there, and he's supposed to get him.
Good, I want to cheer anyway.
The problem with the whole thing is he left himself bad on the 5.
Yes.
So he's going to leave himself bad on the 6.
agree.
I mean, it's kind of a snowball effect
I agree.
there.
I agree. But that's them games that you get a chance to steal. You bump that ball out and you get out from there, and then you steal a game.
But if you go back to me to the 1, ball in hand on the 1, maybe take that shot at the 210.
There you go.
Because the 5 ball's still there, Tang still has to deal with it.
I like the 210. Good highway.
It's a higher percentage than getting this out.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not as damaging to your opponent's psyche. Like if he had gotten out here, it would have been kind of damaging to Tang's psyche. But instead now, Tang kind of feels like he's got the upper because he's like, I can make things hard on Ryan, and he's gonna go all offense, and he's gonna leave me in 4 or 5 ball outs.
I got you. You bumped the rail a little bit there.
This table is brutal. This table is no joke.
Yeah, please.
All right, so I think we're going to see 4-4. I can't
Yeah.
see Tang missing this ball.
Yeah.
Unless there's an earthquake or he has a heart attack right in the middle of the shot.
No, we're not going to have that happen. It's going to be 4-4. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Aramith, Balls, and Simonis Cloth for supporting the Mezz West State Tour. Sometimes people don't know what they're talking about, so I want to find out.
That's me sometimes. I respectfully disagree right there.
Absolutely, respectfully disagree. One bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch, girl. All right, Mr. Tang with the break here. Let's see what he does. But yeah, seriously, Melissa, I am I'm trying to utilize my time in the right way, but I always love playing pool. Even if it's recreationally, I still want to do it at a good level. And I feel like right now that I'm at a good spot in my brain and life that I could probably play some good pool.
Good. Well, I think you know, we won't get into details, but I have to have surgery in about 9 days. And I'll have about a 4-week recovery time. So in that time, I may be able to, come down and gently spar with you.
That's good. Good time.
After a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, open invitation for anybody to come down to Buteras.
Yeah, man. It's good times, man.
We love having people.
And you treat people right.
Loving our action days.
It's the
If
best.
you live in SoCal and you want to come down next weekend, we're having a little bar box tournament. You're actually going to get to see me play on a bar. Well, you won't be there, I guess, but little bar box tournament to one of our fallen brothers, Brendan Crockett. Would have been his birthday this weekend and coming up, and so we're going to do a little tournament to celebrate his life.
Good kid, man.
Have some In-N-Out, his favorite.
There you go. All right, Brian Parks, looking at this 2-ball here, he should. It's going to be a nice one. He's going to have to hit it real good.
It's tough.
If he's looking to fall there, I'm scared.
Well, he doesn't want to run into the 3-ball too fat. He wants to swing it around, but then it's hard to hold that cue ball and not hook yourself behind the 8 and the 10. So let's see. He's going soft. He's going to run, just nudge the 3-ball, but he knew he wasn't going to hit it fat enough, and the cue ball was going to have kind of a funky angle on the 3. Still makeable.
Yeah.
Good news is the 5-ball's out here. If he gets down on this end of the table, he can make the 5 on the side, so that's not a problem. He's real good at hitting things soft, too.
Yeah, he does.
He needed to come a little bit further.
He has that little feather.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Get it in the side?
Right. 3 rails back?
He can go 2 if he wants to pull it tight into that corner and, kind of flirt with the corner pocket and put a little bit of right-hand English on it. So he can go 2 rails. This is interesting. He's kind of... You either want to have a little less angle here where you can draw it straight back, or a little more where you can play it 2 rails across. So we'll see what he does here. He's got a big pocket though because of the 9. This is what he didn't want to do, was get on the short side. See? If he had less angle, he could have pulled it straight back. If he had more angle, he'd have come across. Now he's gotten a little funny.
Yeah.
Easy safety though. Just kind of push the 7-ball just a few inches out and put that cue ball down table.
A little less Spinelli. He could have stuck him on one of the balls.
He still made it tough.
Yeah. Well, Tang's a one-pocket player and a tactician, so...
I don't see him banking.
No, I don't see him banking. I see him playing safe. Can he go 2 rails and put him back down by that 8-9? Go that way?
Yeah. It's touchy, though. We got to maybe get a little bit lucky here. Because there's such a wide gap between the 8 and the 10 and the 8 and the rail. There's not a lot to hide behind, and you're going to be pushing the 7 ball over toward where the pocket where he's standing right now. So there is a possibility to leave that wide open for Brian. So he's looking at it. But there's big gaps there. There's big windows. So it's a touchy little... I actually like maybe trying to cut it in.
Just bank it off the 9.
If you try to cut it in, right, and you undercut it, the 7 ball hits the 2 rails, comes back this way, and the cue ball is going to head back down toward that 8, 9, 10 anyway. He's cutting. I think so. Let's see. Yeah, see how he comes back right back down there?
Yeah. But see, that's why I thought he'd do it to 7.
Well, he hit it a little bit fat. A little bit too much. Brian's got pretty much
Cosmo? Cosmo?
What's Cosmo?
Cosmo is short for a Cosmo, which means easy.
Okay.
It's like ball in hand, stop.
Yeah.
Cosmo.
I've never heard it called a Cosmo.
Yeah.
I know what a Cosmo drink is.
You know what I mean? This is very, 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 very unlike Brian.
It is.
Very. I do not understand this right now.
Oh.
I mean, you know what happens. That's why they play the game, of course.
We all do it.
Of course. Some less than others.
The 9s.
Exactly. They do not do that. You know what I mean?
This table is intimidating, though. I'm telling you.
And the pockets are mad small, right? Yeah.
And unless you're just basically looking at, the great angle where you can see right into the middle of the pocket.
Yeah, then you're good. Anything else is like wish upon a star. It's good to see Cowboy Dave out here playing some pool.
Right?
Is he going in to drink again?
No.
Yes, he is.
No, he's good.
No drink. Tang knows. He's like, man, my angle is a little off there. I'd like to thank our sponsor, CSI CueSports International. Make sure you make your way down to Griff's in Vegas, non-smoking pool room. Get on down. Get your bag.
Well, in California, they're all non-smoking.
I love it. But for Vegas, it's good if you're out there in Vegas. I don't want to go to a smoky pool room.
You know what? I'm a smoker and I don't want to go to a smoky pool room. Yeah. You quit breathing. I mean,
that's kind of not on the same scale. If I quit breathing, I might catch an L. You know what I mean?
But like I said, I'm a smoker and I like non-smoking pool rooms. I don't want to go into a room where it's just the cloud of smoke is just hanging in there. So that's great that Mark did that.
Yeah, because I worked in a smoky pool room and your clothes are just done.
Right.
They're done, so. pausing the audio right there. But when the commercial runs, there can be no sound.
All right, well, let's see. It's an opportunity for people to ask something they always wanted to know about you.
Yeah. like if I,
No? Okay.
ask whatever they want about me.
Anything you've ever wanted to know about me, Ron? No? Okay, good.
Yeah. I'm gonna think of some stuff. I'm thinking some stuff next break. So I just want to say I love that we have over 100 players here today, and I see a ton of new faces. That I am so excited right now. I see so many people I don't know. I love it. That's what pool's about in California. You know, if you bring a good product to people, they will come and they will play. You know what I mean?
It is nice. And it's nice that I see some new women playing.
Yes.
We've got Lauren, and I mean, Hiroko's a regular.
Yeah.
And but Melissa Shabazi, which is formerly Melissa Morris, she's got her little tushy out here and is playing again.
Oh, she plays good. She plays good. Yeah.
I've known her since she was like 14, 15 years old.
Yeah, she plays good.
She's got a great break. She doesn't play so much anymore, but she wants to start again, so that's why she's here.
It's good. I like to see people just coming out and playing, and I don't care where you play or who you play, just get out and play. You know? You know, for you people out there who follow along, I will be commentating from Derby City. I'll be down there for all 10 days. I'll be doing the Bigfoot 10 ball.
Lucky them.
Possibly some 9-ball matches also. So I'm going to be giving you guys the update every day from Derby City. I'll sweat some action matches for you. I'll live stream everything that I can, and you know, it's going to be a good time. I'm happy. It's just, yeah.
Man, I'm surrounded by good pool right now. So Ernesto is to our left.
Yeah.
When you guys look at the screen right now, we get to see him. We wish maybe
You get to
we
see everything.
in the future get some more cameras,
Yeah.
but we get to see Ernesto to our left and Oscar behind this table. Like,
Exactly.
it's sweet.
All right. Let's see what Mr. Tang is going to do here. Is he going to the side? And
Chris Eckler and Jimmy Nasaban. Jimmy and Chris, table 12. Either is the second, come get your
that Jimmy Nasaban can play some.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember him from last time here.
Where's he from?
Oh, he moved from like Midwest or something. He can play.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Did
see.
they make him an 8? Do you know?
He might be.
All right, let's see what Chang does here.
A little
Safety.
sticky.
Yeah,
A little sticky.
behind the
Yep.
5'10".
Put him in the junk. Look at that. He just creeped the ball up enough. That's them little things right there are enough to win you a couple of matches. You know what I mean? And he does all of that stuff super good.
He even gave the little look up to the crowd like, did everybody see that? Did everybody see
Yeah,
that?
see that? Yeah. Can you kill that
I
ball?
made a good shot. Did everybody see that? But I mean, you know, Brian's he looks like a kid. He's a veteran. He knows all these things.
Oh,
He
yeah.
knows all
No,
the
Brian
rules.
Parks knows what's up. You know, it's not his first barbecue.
He's looking to come 3 rails behind this ball.
For sure. And look at that nice speed, Melissa. Look at that speed. He hit it with good speed. 3's going to get to the rail. Tang has a little look at it. I don't think Brian's going to like it from here. It's going to be a little bit of problems.
Right. I mean, Tang can actually back cut this 2 to the side. I don't think he can make it in the corner.
Yeah, right.
Back cut it to the
Yeah.
side. Just has to stay away from the 5,
stay
9,
down.
10 down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Stay
He
down.
may choose to play safe again here.
Put him right on the back of the stack.
It's so hard to tell because he just freezes. I have no idea what he's trying to do.
See?
You got a members bounce right there.
Oh.
And
Oh, boy.
Instead of freezing to the 3 ball.
You know what? If you hit the ball good things happen. That's it.
Oh.
I just never hit the ball.
Me either. All right, Tang, looking to take care. What's up with that 5 ball?
You know, I think he was looking to see if perhaps there was like a 5-10 carom.
Right.
He was kind of down there measuring. He might just try to play a safety here.
Stick him on the other side again and bank it across.
Not a good opportunity for a breakout shot anywhere here. So.
Right.
He doesn't like it, whatever he wants. He needed it to come over more. I think he wanted it to get a little bit farther off the rail so he could draw it straight back.
Exactly. Put some real stuff on.
Tang's little walk. He's got a little little happy walk. Do.
All right, lining up the center line here.
If you guys could see, he's putting so much inside on this ball. I don't know what he's doing.
He pumped that ball. And get to the opposite side too.
Man, that was a lot of inside.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Stop, drop, open up shop. 10 bizzle.
Did he call the 10?
He looked like he's studying it, right? 10 bizzle. Wowzers. Man, I'm scared when people know that much. He didn't miss it by much.
You did not miss it.
You know what I
by
mean?
much.
Give Mr. Parks an opportunity here to do some damage.
Oh,
Right?
I don't know if the 5 goes on the side. It's a tough shot up to that. He's looking.
He's checking the angle.
Yeah, it's a tough shot up to the corner because the cue ball will roll right behind the 8. So we'll see what he's going to do. I think it might go. It might just sneak past the 8 here.
Little slice and dice.
Was it my
I think
imagination? Did it rub the 8 ball,
I think
right?
it did, yeah. I think it did by a little bit. And that's all. That's the difference. And that's been the difference in this whole match. These guys with the back and forth, you know, it's like little
ticky-tacky,
yeah,
just like little.
yeah, it's the little things.
But I do think that 5 ball, he didn't miss it. It rubbed the 8 ball, threw it offline. That's what I said. I didn't think it had a lot of room to go by there. I might have just played that in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Check up, play a little bit of a stop ball.
You got a chance. You know, just pump it in.
It's a bigger pocket.
Now the only thing Tang does when he does that, he raises up a little bit when he.
Yeah, see, he meant to
push
draw
up,
that
right?
ball a little
Right?
bit.
He raised up a little bit.
Right? So he didn't
You
get
know?
any. He didn't get any. And he's looking at it now. He's got to back cut the 8, let the cue ball run a little bit. The 9 doesn't go past the 10, so it's kind of hard to hang. I don't know what he's going to do here to.
He put the opposite and hit it and come back up straight from 2 rails.
No, he's going to have to take a steep cut on the 9, which is okay because the 10 ball's hanging.
Yeah, basically.
But you know, if he had made sure to do what he was supposed to do on the 7 ball, he wouldn't be in this situation right here, leaning out over the table.
Exactly.
Missable ball.
Tang said, "Not for me."
This is going to make it
6-4.
6-4.
Tang's on a nice little run here. B Park's trying to get fast and loose. You should too.
Oh man, that was smooth.
Sweet.
Smooth.
Sweet, baby. Sweet. It's like almost like I've been doing this for a little bit, right? I used to have my man Phil P in here, but I got upgraded. Now I got Melissa. You know.
You can downgrade. I'll move. I'm just kidding.
Phil Prentice, man. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I'm just gonna keep saying it. We have a good team here on the Mezz. That's facts. We have a good team. Everybody cares. Everybody sacrifices, and teamwork makes the dream work.
Reach.
You know what I mean? If y'all think it's any different, I got news for you.
Yeah.
Everybody does their part. So, everybody listening in the chat room, love and respect. We are glad you guys are here on a Saturday tuning in. And go Patriots. Don't everybody throw stuff at me. Patriots football today.
Seahawks. Go Seahawks.
Oh, go Hawks. Oh, no, for sure.
Go Hawks.
I like the Hawks.
That's from my man. That's from my boy.
All right, my man C. Chris, what's up?
Love you, baby.
Tang is straight up doing the mannequin challenge, though. He's super mannequin challenge. All right. All right, B Parks with another opportunity, and this leads exactly to what you were talking about before, Melissa. That the reason why one player's not running away with the whole thing is because it's this little scratch on the break, make a mistake on the position, you know, and enabling him to stay in the game.
The only problem on this is, and it's not really, is that there's really one pocket for that 8.
Right.
It's snug down there behind the 10 ball. You got to get on
a 7 real
on
good.
the left side of it as we're looking at it in the screen.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure you play position for the 7 to get back to that 8 ball.
Okay.
Unless that 8-10 is wired to the corner, but I don't think it is. I think it's more wired to like where the 7 ball's at right now.
Yeah, I think it's to the 7. But, you know, maybe Brian gets a good angle on that 5 ball.
Get up, get up.
Yeah, it's like it's a little bit of tentativeness in this stroke. He's
little bit right now.
He's afraid he's going to overrun his position.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to stay good, you know.
I'm going to try and put a lot of low right on this. I'm actually trying to play the 5 ball and come down table and play that 5 on the side.
Right, so you can break this down.
Right here, because it doesn't go past the 8 and the 10. There we go.
You see? But he thought he was playing your shot. He thought he was going to play it like you said it. Play
That's
it
what I said to
yeah,
do.
I know.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you meant under, so you could break the 10 up.
No, because you
Gotcha.
break the 10. If you're going to break the 10 out, if you tried to left yourself an angle on the 5 right now to break the 10 out,
Right.
you're putting the cue ball away from the 7, and you could accidentally hook yourself.
That makes sense.
The move here is to play position for the 7 where you can get down to the 8, because the 8 goes in the pocket where Brian's standing right now.
Right.
So you just got to be real careful here. He's going to play there. He might have a break out. He can have a break out. Might be able to play it down to the rail where the chalk is.
Yeah.
With a little bit of left-hand English to play, you know.
I like your shot.
He came a little bit far, I think, to just follow forward.
Yeah.
I think he'll run into the 9.
I think you go right at that 10. Yep.
Yeah, see, he's looking right now.
Yeah.
Go with that chalk, put a little bit of English on it to spin it over and play the 8 in the corner. It's tough. It's going to come right underneath that ball.
But if that's what you got, that's what you shoot. There it is. That's my shot. Yeah.
Yeah, he had the breakout.
Yeah.
I don't love it.
Yeah.
This is why.
No, because
But he can play
yes,
straight.
exactly.
I didn't know he had the breakout angle. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. But either way, when you commit to the breakout or whatever, you got to play super tactical. You got to make sure you get enough bounce and you're going to get a shot, and you're not just breaking it up for your opponent so you can duck.
It's the worst thing in the world to break it up for your
Absolutely. Who wants to do that?
It's crucial for him to play a good safety here.
Yeah.
He's calling it in the side.
Because he's going to stick the rock right there. I hope the 8 comes over here and puts it on the Brunswick.
As long as he doesn't clip the 10. Oh, Brian, why you hit it so weak?
Because he was tentative.
He got the safety.
Yeah, but
It could be a lot better.
this might hurt.
If Tang can get a piece of the ball, it could hurt.
Yeah. Because Tang's touch is on point right now.
It's tough. Phil Prentice is sitting over here and he's asking, can he see it? We're not sure.
This is tough. I think he has a little edge of it. He's going to, hit it and try to come back to the rail where he's at.
It's actually a tough safety here, even if he can see the edge of it.
Oh, yeah.
The 8 ball's headed into a wide open space and you only got 2 balls to hide behind. You're bringing your cue ball back toward a pocket. You know?
Yeah.
It's a little tough, a little touchy. Unless he can cut it right in. really hard to get behind. He left it
He
tough,
left it
but he
out.
didn't get it.
Yeah, no. This is no picnic. If this was Jason Shaw, he just cuts his ball right in.
Well,
Jason Shaw just cuts his 8 right in. He's just gonna walk it right in, boom. B. Park said, guess what? My last name is Jason Shaw.
sure.
Jason Shaw. Shout out to Upstate Al, my main man.
And Brian said, I'm going to let this drop
Brian,
out.
he
Now,
said,
we could've gone
listen,
forward, we
exactly.
could've gone whatever. He's
Because
like,
he knows. This guy cost him last time that little iffy stroke. B. Park said, you know, I'm in the building. 6'5", staying alive. Get hooked to get a hand to best 3-piece jump cue on the market, bar none. Check him out at amshandshoe.com or call the man. But I could, lighten the load a little bit. I have certain flavors.
I know.
So I can just... All right. And this is what I like to see. I like to see, a good, back and forth joust,
It's fun to do the back and forth, but at like 5-5, 6-6, somewhere middle of the match, it's way better to then just go ahead and take control.
Yeah. It says, okay, I'm done with that.
In my opinion.
No, for sure.
I'm not a big fan of hell matches.
I love him. I love him in the booth. I don't love it if I was playing. Tang's calling the 10 ball.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. 1 to the 10, cue ball behind the 4-8. Stuck.
He did not call the 10 ball.
10 ball.
He did. I like that. Cool. What do I know?
You know a lot. In case you guys don't know, Melissa Herndon knows a lot. He said,
What'd he say?
I think he said 10 ball my amplitude.
Oh. Yeah, he wasn't playing the 10 ball. Come on.
He must have changed his mind.
I think Brian Parks has to go rail first
Rail
here.
first, nasty style. How about the rail first with the drizzle?
No.
No?
Not
Just
high
forward?
ball.
The
Yeah,
forward high ball?
yeah.
3 rails coming towards the 5 when you hit it?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, he might be able to see it.
Oh,
he did go with the drizzle.
He went with the drizzle.
He went with the drizzle.
He went with the drizzle.
That's why he was my hero right there.
You know what I'm
Holy
saying?
moly.
He went with the drizz. Nice. Brian Parks showing that amateur speed. That was pretty sexy.
Oh, man.
Every once in a while, it's worth the price of admission. And I love it.
I feel like, like you watch people in a movie and something happens and everybody leans back in their seats and they go, whoa. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what just happened. That and
Yeah.
when Tang,
When Tang made that 10 ball, 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That was pretty disgusting. And Brian can get right back in it, Melissa. It has to stay diligent. Or I don't want to say what Ernesto says. Ernesto says they get lazy.
Okay, so that is the thing right now with me lately is I feel like I'm playing a little bit of lazy pool sometimes.
Lazy pool?
Right,
Yeah.
because when I've always been a rhythm player. When I get going, very hard to stop me. When I get going. But if I don't get going or I'm trying to create that rhythm, then I need to take a little bit more time and be a little bit more careful.
Right. And start pressing.
Oh, it's tough. So sometimes, you just don't take care to make sure you're on the right side of the ball. You just kind of play random shape. another thing about Brian. He is not afraid to just go ahead and just stroke the ball, make the cue
let
ball
that
go
stroke out.
crazy.
Yeah.
He's hitting them good right now.
Yes, he is. And that's what, this is a good testament to it because he was playing tentative and he did what you said. He went to what brought him to the dance. Now he's going with his power. That smooth little butter stroke that he has and pocketing the balls.
It's not even that he went real first on that shot. He had to go real first on that shot. It's
Right.
that he put it with the massive draw.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
And the English that it took to then get to the rail and turn and go back
Exactly.
the other way.
We understand the
Crazy.
complexity of that shot. Oh boy, 6-6 in the mix. Mr. Parks isn't going anywhere.
Great.
Some fight.
Great out.
Some talking about. About time you showed up, chump. Alright, like to thank the official Q sponsor of the Mezz West Tour, Mezz Q's. Make your way down to any of the tour stops. 6 shafts available for you to try. I'm hearing such great things about the X Pro. I want to try one. I'm going to ask Oscar. A lot of my buddies are just playing with it. Chris Robson plays with one. Justin plays with it. Bobby Yamasaki. I'm going to give it a shot. Six in the mix. Let's see if we got some refreshing here.
Can you refresh your screen? Hit the refresh button. See if that gives it any update. No. Unfortunately, guys, the live scoring doesn't seem to be keeping up with all of it. It might just be their tablet.
It might just be theirs.
I do see other people's scores advancing.
Yeah.
So
Everybody else is moving.
there might be something just off with their tablet.
Right.
But it is 6-6 on this match.
6-6, Tang Ho, Brian Parks.
Started off a little slow, and now we're getting to see some.
Exactly. Now we get some high power pool. We got Kelly Jaburko versus Oscar Dominguez up 4-3. Bob DiPlace down to Mark Anthony 5-3. Mike Boyd 7-5 over Dane Elmstead. John Nicolai 7-3 over Steve Strange. Ernesto Dominguez 4-3 over Brian Wagner. Lauren Ward and Dave Blemons. Hill, John Ferguson and James Harris tied at 3-3. Bob Yetch down 2-4. Yetch.
Huh?
Yetch.
He says Yetch?
Yes, he does.
Oh, okay.
4-2. Mike Kaiser's winning. Hiroko Makiyama down 3-2 to Jeff Nesbahal. Kelly Darmody tied 4-4 with Reed Fleming. Jimmy Nossovan up 4-2 over Chris Ackler. Misa Estrada down 4-7 to Dwayne Guillory. Juan Smith and Chris Santana 4-4. Spencer Ladin and Dale Cadoon all tied at 6-6. Melissa Shabazi and Russ Martin 2-2. Jim Burt 4-3 over Victor Ignacio. Ashton Schaefer up 7-4 over Jay Salangsang. Don Montalvo 7-8. Mr. Jerry Lynn is on the hill. Fox Garcia and Dave Martinow all tied at 4-4.
All right, so what Tang's looking at here is got a shot on the 1. He's looking to see if that 2 ball goes by that 9. It does. It's a tight fit, though. Tight.
All right, Mr. Tang. Tang has a chance to take control here, Melissa.
It's tough. Like I said, that 2 ball barely sneaks by that 9 ball.
He's putting a lot of massive juice on that. I just learned me a nice little shot right there. He was on the felt, the outside of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what you were alluding to before. You said he gets to the outside of the ball, right?
Well, it's amateurs and at a certain level, everybody tries to stay. They say, guys like Oscar and stuff will say, put a lot of high English on the ball, put a lot of low English on the ball, and we'll move off of the center ball,
Right.
a tip or 2. We don't go to that extreme English that a lot of these players will go to. I'm afraid of, Oscar and I were working together a couple months ago, and he's like, put top and high ball, follow, and I move the cue ball, the tip up, and he goes, no, high ball, and I said, no, I'm gonna. What are you talking about? I'm gonna miscue. He's like, go at the top, and I'm like, I'm gonna go right over there. He goes, just do it. And I did, and I barely had to move, like hit the ball, and just follow.
Yeah.
So they use a lot of Tang, that they're still comfortable using a lot of extreme English.
Yeah, they're
for
not afraid.
Those moments when you have to. He didn't even choose to go for it. He chose to play safe. It's a good shot. I think Brian can see a piece of it. If not, it's a fairly routine one-rail kick.
Absolutely.
Let's see how good his eyes are.
Right.
Thin that two ball and leave it right there.
See, I'm kicking. Because too many things go wrong. You don't thin it, you don't hit it, you don't get it far enough, it hits the 10. You can leave him trouble. Hey. Going to drink?
No.
No drink?
He did it good. I think, I feel like Tang's probably just going to fire the 10 hand.
Right.
He hasn't called it yet. He may crossover here. A little crossover safety. Careful of the scratch here if he does the crossover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going to go that way. He might make the 9.
Yeah.
Now, Brian should look at it here. I think you can see, and he'd rather be able to play the safe than have the safe played on him. Yeah, right. He's going to take it. Be the safety rather than the safe, or the safer rather than the safety.
Exactly. Do it to you first before you do it to me.
He might just swing at it. Yeah, he's banking.
He played a two-way.
Mm-hmm.
Tang just talks to the crowd, talks to himself. He's talking himself into it.
Tang's a funny guy.
No, he's a funny, level-headed, passionate guy. He loves pool.
Good human too.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy, solid guy.
What do you do here? Rah rah.
Snooker safe, bank the 2 back down table. Try to leave the cue ball up top.
You could
double kisser.
Maybe.
You can see you got to affect it with English. Change the speed up.
It's gonna go the other way.
Yeah, he said never mind all that.
He snuck right by that floor.
My thing is like I just try to create distance. I'm a distance guy.
He did.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
He got lucky because if he clips that floor, he's gonna leave.
Exactly. He almost made the return safe a little bit more difficult for Brian here.
Yeah.
Right?
I think Brian called it. Like he was going to cut it in. He's going to go rail first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's all right.
It sure was. Yes, it was. I like that. But he's not going to like it because here come that jail cell. Tough action on the safety? Mm-hmm. Bank the 2 towards that rail.
Can't see how far the 2 ball is off the rail. He can bank it back down toward the 10, but then he's going to try and get it behind the 6.
How about bank it to the short rail and leave him that way?
So, see what he tries to do here.
Well, Tang
he's just going to create the distance. I don't think unless he's going to try and hide behind the 4.
He's going to nudge it.
Thin it.
Yeah, he's going to nudge it. And just put him down table. Oh, he thought he was going to nudge it.
Yeah, see, he played with the 4 ball and he played with 1 ball right there.
That was disgusting.
It's
pure speed.
He got a little lucky there. Honestly, to pull that 2 ball that much off the rail, he was not trying to pull that 2 ball off the rail.
I like this kick.
In my opinion.
Right.
In my opinion.
I like this kick here by Brian. Put it down table, you might.
Call it 7, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Bang it toward the side, or kick it toward the side. You can go with the 2 ball, or the 2 ball.
Well, yes, chances. Oh, he's coming 2 rails. I like my money. 1 rail here, I'm good.
No, see?
Cash.
That's a standard Oscar, Ernesto, and them. They know that shot right there pretty well.
Yeah, you called that right. Yeah. The only reason I like the one rail because I know I'll split the difference on the ball.
Easier to hit.
Yes, and I'll split the difference good. Pick a good side, you know. Tang said I got to stop this train. It's a race to 3.
Now he's gonna stick it right there.
Oh, he didn't want that to go.
You know, he should know better. He
Yeah.
knows he's cutting it right into that ball.
Yeah,
It's not that far from the
and
pocket.
he hits him super good. Super good.
He says, "Come on!" Like that was completely outside the realm of possibility.
Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, and yet that was a pretty.
The 3 drop.
The funny thing is, if he was trying to make that combo, he'd probably have a hard time.
That's right. You might leave it hanging. All right, Tang. Tang's going to air. Air Tang.
Air Tang.
That's the fastest I ever saw him hit a ball. He just got right down on that and he pulled the trigger on that one. He looked like me.
True story. No mannequin challenge there.
No mannequin, no. He was 1-2 shoot. All right. Brian Parks with a chance to capitalize here.
Yeah.
Right?
7's off the rail. It goes in that side.
I think it'd be his first time leading if he does get the lead, correct? Whoa, wowzer, woo woo.
He's gonna get away with it.
You're right. You got to jump again. But this one is
No,
close.
no. This one's real fresh.
Oh, kick off the rail, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, he got you.
Tang's got this kick in his all day long.
Right. So what happened right there, Melissa? Why didn't Brian Parks?
Well, you know, he didn't have a whole lot of angle. There was a slight angle there, and sometimes you just your mind, because you don't want to like follow towards that hole. Your mind creates a little more angle than what's necessary. And
Right.
If you're gonna miss that ball, you tend to overcut it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, shocked. He's shocked.
Yeah. He laughing at himself like, man.
He gave the hand.
Right. So I'm kicking this in the corner.
He can see it.
You can see the whole ball?
He can see it. He could play the 7 in the side. I said Mike could, like I was from Alabama.
Like I said, I'm going to do a defense. All right,
I
Brian.
am originally from the South, so every now and then a little bit of Southern slang
Yeehaw
comes
just
out.
comes out.
All y'all, Mike
Yeah.
could, used to would, used to should.
All right. He might be playing this. Is he playing your 7 ball, him? He's playing the 7.
Did he call it 7?
Yes, he did.
I don't think he's made a decision yet.
Yeah, no, he said 7 ball.
Okay. It's not an illegitimate shot. It's a combo here.
That's right. Oh no way. Wow.
I'm surprised because he actually could see that ball. But he
Did you
kicked
see it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, problem.
But he does know how to kick, and he could have kick stuck it. You know?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But the one thing I know Tang is looking to do is payback.
It seems to me Tang started off this match pretty good, pretty aggressive, pretty clear, and it's kind of been falling off a little bit. He's kind of been making some unforced errors.
Right,
So let's
I
see if
agree.
we can get back in here. He's already on the wrong side of this ball.
Yep. And he knows it too.
Yeah,
I think he goes back to the mannequin challenge.
got a little bit tight right there.
Yeah.
Just not getting through the ball the way he wants to.
Yeah, I know it's got to be tough. There you go. He's checking it. Checking his return angle.
That's Swing around. Watch
you
out,
go.
6 ball. Watch out, 6 ball.
Swing around.
Watch out, 6 ball. It's all right.
Uh-huh.
Could have made that bad though. That's I don't like running into balls if I
No.
don't have to. He could have tied that 6 to the 7, made it impossible for himself to get out.
Yeah. He could have put him in trouble. And now Tang says, I'm just going to handle my business right here.
Shocking. That doesn't go in on a diamond right
No,
there.
that is not going in. I'm looking at that ball like, I played a couple of shots like I was playing them on Brunswick when I was playing the diamond over there and they didn't go in.
Right?
I was like, oh no, you can't shoot it like that.
No. Put a lot of juice on that. Interesting.
You know, he's like, man, I'm gonna come all the way back around, make it happen.
I feel like that was a little unnecessary.
Right.
But
You know,
it's all right.
sometimes, you know, that's what happens. You know, you gotta keep that thinking cap on and on tight.
But he gave himself the exact good angle to get back over to the 10 ball.
Exactly.
So
Floated straight over there. It's like no problem.
that's the good thing about pool. Is that, you know, I can say that I think that was a little bit unnecessary. Somebody like Oscar might say, hey, no, because there's so many different ways to do things
Right.
to get to where you need to be on a pool table. You can go with draw, follow, inside, outside. And there's so many, it's really kind of depends on the personality of the player.
Actually, absolutely.
That we can, I'm not judging when I say that
Right.
I think that was unnecessary.
Right.
It's just in my opinion.
Exactly.
And maybe I need to learn the way he does it so I can say, hey, maybe that's actually a better shot. But in my experience, I would not take the chance of putting all of that unnecessary English on that ball.
Right. No, that makes sense. And it's good because, you know, I know we have super world beaters in the chat room, but people who are watching, you know what I mean? Maybe they learned something. They learned a shot. I always learn when I watch these guys. It's just amazing. Yeah, he's got to get that break cracking.
Just a little bit, right? You just
Yeah.
need a little bit of work.
Yeah.
Oh, he made a ball. Made the 6 ball. He's got an opportunity to at least play safe on the one here.
2 rails back downtown or 1 rail thing.
It's tough. He can run the 1 ball into the 2 and leave it right there and bring the cue ball back down table. I don't know if he can actually get behind anything. Well, he can. He uses a little bit of English. But he can definitely create some distance, and sometimes that's good enough.
Oh, he hit a good one.
Yeah, he wanted to be behind that 4.
Yeah.
He's not behind it.
Now, you know, this is Tang's element right here.
Well,
He's been playing well on these stage, right?
Brian definitely took away a part of that 1 ball.
Yes.
So Tang can only hit it on one side unless he puts a little masse on it. So he did do that part effectively and has given Tang less options to play safe back with him. So we'll see what he does here. He got a little fortunate, really.
Yeah. He gets fortunate a lot on those shots. Right?
He put the 1 ball where he wanted, but he wanted the cue ball back, you know, farther down the table. And Brian can see this, so he can block him. Oh, I don't like it.
No,
I don't
he
like
doesn't
it.
either.
You know, I think that he didn't. It may be that the last game was bothering him a little bit because he knows he had a chance to get up there. And
Right.
he let that one slip. But to me,
Right.
he didn't put a lot of thought or effort into that shot. He just got down and shot it.
No, I agree.
And maybe just a kind of, not a give up, but just, you know, like
Yeah.
a little bit of a, I'm just
Whatever.
going to take a swing at it, right?
Yeah.
Instead
Yeah.
of really formulating a plan and going with it. don't see any problems here.
No, not for him.
I kind of want to be
He's on
straight,
it.
close to straight on the 3, just where you can get yourself off the rail to play the 4.
Right.
It's a good shot right here.
Right. He just stays, when he stays down like the mannequin challenge, what you said, he looks super strong.
So there's a couple little baby, tiny mini strokes right there. But then now he's dead still.
Yeah, I got to watch his arm from behind there.
That right there was a drag kind of nasty stroke.
Yep.
When you do that, like you're putting all kinds of unwanted English on
That's
that ball.
exactly what happened to
It just
this doesn't
either the ball skids off,
clean.
like the ball, like the key ball massays a little bit.
Oh, Brian.
Did he hang it?
Yes, he did. What?
He got down and just shot it.
Yes, he did.
Too fast again.
Yeah.
He's hit himself on the side of the head.
Yep.
It's okay. He got away with this one, but he needs to. He needs to regroup when he gets a shot here again. That's a 1-pocket shot,
Yes,
right?
it was. Yep.
But it's still sold out.
Yeah.
But that's a 1-pocket kick.
Yeah. You hit those balls, you know it's going to come up table. That Ian Costello guy's supposed to be some kind of superhero.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I heard through the grapevine. Yep.
They said Ian goes to 8, right?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Alright. Does it go?
Think
He's
so.
looking at it. I think he's got a very tight pocket here. Made it. Good shot. Good shot, BP.
Right? There you go. You're looking to knot it up.
Wait till you see the pictures of Elmo.
That is so cute.
When they go down without milk either.
That's a nice stroke to put on that
It
one.
is. It is. He needs to get a little bit farther down.
Yeah.
It's okay. He'll figure out the best place to go and just hopefully he doesn't try to do anything super fancy here. Just get back across the table. Middle of the table. See, now he's taking his time,
Yes, I agree.
right?
Yeah.
7-7, we got action.
We got action. It's been this. That's what it's been today. Back and forth, back and forth.
Did you get a bye-bye?
No, I played one
I gotta buy it, and I gotta play it out.
We understand the internet problems. We're working on it, so hold tight.
Alright. 7-7. Tang breaking. Ross stuffing his face with some cake. Dad is great. Give us the chocolate cake. That old Bill Cosby routine.
Tang let one out.
Who brought you that cake? Oh, somebody who must really like you.
Oh, it must be the most fabulous, fantabulous person of them all. Ryan Park's with a chance to capitalize here.
Yeah. Stuck. A little bit of work to do. 1 to the 3. You get past like the 1 to 2 to the 3, I think you're pretty much wide open.
And you got a chance. 7 or 6 plus?
Huh?
7 or 6 plus?
6 plus. 6 plus. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Hit that ball well. He's looking to capitalize. He says, Tang, you leave the door open. I'm coming in the house.
You know who we're missing?
Who's that?
You know who we're missing is some people who are regular Mezz, players like
I know.
Chris Robinson,
Yep.
Vilmos. But Chris had to go back to school.
Right.
While he was here in town, we had a little bit of fun, played some pool, and give him a shout out, say hello.
My man.
Vilmos is out in New York. We miss him. My Zulmos.
I miss
Johnny Kang, I'm surprised.
Johnny Kang, yeah.
I'm surprised he's not here today.
Whitehead. Mark Whitehead.
Mark Whitehead.
Where's Brooke? Brooke's here?
Brooke actually had a family obligation. She'll come by to visit in a little bit. Give a shout out to Brooke. And who else are we missing?
Man.
Jenny Lee usually plays out here.
Jenny Lee.
Sal, my buddy Sal. Sal, he's got a good business, thriving business at Buterres, and
He's doing his thing.
he's doing his thing. Misses playing a little bit, but he's got to work on, got to take care of what's going on at the pool room right now. He's saying he's going to try and make the next couple events.
Good. He should. Plays good.
Gonna get
Brian
behind
with a
that
little
5?
lockdown.
Oh,
No.
didn't get it.
He was looking to put him down
Craziness.
there. Looking to put him in trouble here. But
Also,
Tang has
some
a
of
good
our
take
regulars that we're missing. It's nice to see Joey Chin. I haven't seen him for a while. Sargon. He usually plays up north.
Yeah.
Skip Nikakis. Probably playing Jaynard's tour, which is it's lovely that Jaynard's got that going on up north.
Yeah. For all the players that, looking to play.
It's hard to travel up and down. California's a huge state.
Absolutely. It's rough.
So,
and shout out to him for making that happen.
Yeah. So speaking of Jaynard, we're missing Jaynard.
Yeah.
He's running his own event, like I said. So
Yeah. Doing his job.
doing his job, doing his thing. It's good to see Hema in the house.
Big wave days.
Corey Harper. Haven't seen him in a while. It's nice to have him. And Bo. Don't always get to see Bo anymore. Good to see.
I
My
heard
homie.
I heard Bo works for a slave driver. All right. Mr. Parks, 2 rails here. He hits those balls nice.
I think he's going to get the return
He sold
safety
it.
right there.
He sold it.
I respectfully disagree. We'll see in a minute.
Sold.
I think Tang's got a kick.
Sold for the kick. Brian made an ugly face like, I didn't get him.
All right. So hard to tell when I'm looking at the screen. 2 dimensions, difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, you were right. You got that expert looking at this in 2D. I'm looking at it going, man, he's going to be dead hooked. You're Whopper King on it? You're Burger King on it? The Whopper King? Oh, man.
Wow. You know what happened? He got down in the mannequin challenge and he was on the wrong line.
He's using that little stroke. It's not the same stroke as he was using at the beginning of the match. Looking a little tentative.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He is looking a little tentative. And he's talking to himself like, come on, man.
He's like, man, this kid ain't going away.
Yep. He said, man, I'm looking to drop you off. Can you get off on the next stop, please, sir? Like on some of those shots, he looks them in. You know what I mean? He like, Parks. Yeah. He like looks them in. and instead of doing what he normally does when he strokes again.
Table number 18, Phil Prentice, Jason Call. Phil Prentice, Jason Call, table 18, even raised to 7 from Ventura.
Alright, I mean, I really feel like there's no problems here.
Yeah, no, Tang should be out.
It's
8-7.
unfortunately because Brian's had a couple of opportunities to take the lead in this match.
Right.
He keeps giving it right back to
Right. Yeah, this is ping pong. Nobody's really seizing the total momentum.
Yeah, but he uses that stroke. He's going to draw, but he's been using that bad stroke. It might just stop right here. He doesn't want it to stop. Oh, he's going to go forward and get a little funny.
Yeah.
I don't
he
like
is.
it. What's he? I mean,
I think he's just,
I
he
know.
know he was using that other stroke,
I
and
know,
now he's
but
like,
before he was playing pinpoint position.
yeah,
now,
he was. You're right.
It's fine. He's still going to get there, but
But it was better the way you were saying before. Rushing a little bit.
he thinks he won.
He's like, no.
He thought it was over right there. For a second, I
Like,
could
is
look
it
on his
over?
face. Go to 9.
Race to 9, Tang.
Tell him he started at
You
1-1.
start at 1-1. You start at 1-1, and it's a race to 9. You started at 1-1. We got your back, bro.
Tang is he hasn't played very many of these Mezz events.
No.
And he knows he's an 8, so he knows he races to 8. But I guess he
Right.
didn't look at the tablet and realize that he starts out at 1-1. So he
Exactly.
got to 8 just now, and he's like, I saw his look on his face. I knew he thought he won the match.
You're like,
And he's like, why is Brian whacking? But no, you actually go to 9 because they
Right.
start at 1-1.
right. All right, Tang. You got some work to do, buddy.
See, now that looks back to like his normal.
Yes. Yeah. That ain't going on diamond either, buddy.
No.
Tang is looking though to get out of here.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, man.
He's
can't
like,
let
I already
this guy-
thought I won this
Yeah.
one match once. I don't want to
Exactly.
lose it now. And that one, he hit a little with that tentative stroke.
Yeah.
He was supposed to come across that. He ended up overcutting that 3 ball. So
Yeah.
the cue ball came too short
Yeah.
and ran into the 4. Now he's got to play a combo, or does it go?
I think
Combo.
slice and dice.
Yeah. Hard to tell. Seriously, I got to get better at that.
Gotcha.
Looking at it on the TV or from here, I just can't tell if it goes. Got to get better at that.
We'll have time. And Tang says, okay.
This is tough right here. He's pretty much gonna have to kind of stay middle of the table and take a thinner cut on the 7.
Yeah.
This is where the 10 ball is. It's blocking him a little bit.
He says, I'll take this angle. Take
Yeah.
this baby angle right here.
Yeah. Now he's got to use inside to hold it for the 8.
Leon. Table 15, Joseph Leon. Table 15, you're on the clock.
There.
There it was.
See that inside?
Yeah, that was beautiful. Killed that ball fully.
It's a good shot. It's a good
That was
shot.
a very sexy shot. And now he's on the hill.
Let's see if BP gives it up.
BP says shoot it. So I ain't giving him nothing.
That's okay.
That's right.
That's all right.
Like shoot. And there you go. And Tang Ho